All right, we're here tonight. I'm filling in for Kirsten because she did have an emergency come up. What I was saying was that we're going to start in April. Every other week, we're going to have a leader call right before this. It'll be two separate links, so that way we can record the leader call and keep that separate and put that on the leader page, and then everything else. So it'll be a really quick, this is going to be the leader call. We'll log on and then log off real quick and log on. We'll give us like a 5-minute window in between. So we'll do leader calls at 8:25-ish, somewhere around there. We'll try to keep it 15-20 minutes and then get off, and then we can get on this because we're already supposed to be on these anyway. Trying to think, there's something else I was going to say. So we'll start that in March, or just kidding, April, whatever month next month is. That month that comes after this month, that month. So we already are having a huge month. I have my notebook not here. Maybe I do. It's right here. Last time I ran numbers. I know we've had a couple people pop up since I've even done that, and that was like yesterday morning, I think. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 pink promotions, including Emma, who's on the call with us. Yay! And then we have 2 PP1 promotions. We are on the verge of a PP promotion. We're just waiting on the numbers to come in because they're being slow because, of course, we can't do that super fast, and it's like watching guys. Dawn, have you been seeing that? The number's been going up by like $1, I'm pretty sure. Let's check right now. Let's see. Maybe we have it. Let's see. Better go in my downline report because it's killing me. It's PPP, free future premieres because the next step is a premiere. So I think it's a huge deal. I mean, well, any leader promotion is a huge deal. Here forward, $118 is all that's here forward. $118, and then we will have another PPP. And lots of other things are coming out. Plenty of time left. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days left. 10 days left. That's lots of time, guys. Lots of time. Okay. So I want you guys to start thinking about, what do you call that holiday we have? Oh, Easter. Easter. And if you're going to be with families, and what you're going to do to kind of work your way around that and kind of get that, and how you're going to end this month strong. Where do you want to end? What do you want to do? Where in the do you want to end? Pink. Do you want to so I am going to mute whoever is very loud. Is that you, Dawn?
No.
Who is that? I got a 218 number on. Wait, before I mute the 218, who are you? 218 on the phone? Who's on the phone? I know Jen is. Who's the other one on the phone?
Dina?
Oh, hey, Dina.
Hi.
All right. So I'll mute as we need. So I think what we're going to do today, I'm going to pop back. I know Emma mentioned something. She talked about, Emma, what did you say? You said about VIP groups. Let me pop back to the page. VIP.
About networking and keeping people interested.
Just have Facebook groups. Are you talking, what do you have? Have you set up a VIP group? You have one set up? I think It's just a matter of anything else. It's consistency in the posting, because as you get more people in, they'll get more interested. Like, I did a contest the other day. I only had one person do it, and that was my friend, and then she told me to donate the chunk to the Ronald McDonald House charity. So they'll do it, but I've been trying to work a little bit harder at it. This is the first year that I've been able to do an inventory reduction sale successfully. And then I also ran, I did that, and then I did a Snowmageddon sale too, where I did that fairly successfully, where we were snowed in here, and all of a sudden I was left without getting my leader pay, and I was like, oh, that's bad. Called putting all your eggs in one basket, ladies. Do not do that. Yeah, I did. So this is the first year I've had success with that. So I think it's just consistency and adding people, and I use SendShare for that. Well, I'm supposed to be using SendShare. I've got it off the habit. You know, you think I paid for it, I would do it. But just being consistent, like making sure you're posting something in the morning and night, and that you're doing it every day. The way I sort of say to you guys, but you need the same thing in the VIP page. And then I post stuff. Sometimes I won't even post stuff related to gosh, like this morning when I put the Garfield cartoon in our page, I put it in there too. So I'll do different things in there. Sometimes I'll do an article and kind of try to do other things. It's just
Someone's eye.
yeah, different things, articles, a picture. When I say Good Girl Moonshine, I think I put that in there. I'll do anything else. I'll do Friday memes. I'll do Friday memes. I'll do a whole bunch of different things.
Okay.
So yeah, it's just consistency. It's just like even on the page when the PP3 start making their own pages. Like I watched Danielle's go from her just posting, but she posted consistently, and then now she's getting a whole bunch of interaction. So it's as you grow too, in anything. So practice makes perfect, and then as you get more people in, then you'll already be in that habit.
All right. Thank you.
All right. So let's just do an open, I guess. Trying to think, end of incentive. Let's do a kind of a question and answer session. I think that will be a good way to go. Hit me up. Hit me, because you can't really hit me because you're sitting over there. So give me some questions that you want asked. Any questions? This is how you
There's still some dishes going on, girl.
I don't know who that is. Let's see. I don't know who that is. It might be Deanna. We'll mute Deanna real quick. All right, so unmute yourselves if you have. That might be why she's on the call. She might be shaking her head. She might be doing dishes while she's on the call, listening like this. So why don't you guys ask away? Don't be shy. I can see most of you. I see Tashana over there. Pictures with her boy, so cute. All right, let's go. What do you guys want to talk about? Come on. Don't make me be a teacher and call on you guys. Hey, who's on 302? Who is that? Who's the local number?
It's Cindy Chatham.
Oh, hey, Cindy.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How about you?
You need to come to our I guess I should post that in the Triple P page, or the Tri-State Postures. I'll have to post the next Fun Friday in the Tri-State Posture page, too, so you can come up down to Middletown and watch the movie with us.
When is it? This Friday?
No, it's going to be April 1st.
Oh, okay.
2 weeks.
I was going to say I can't do it this Friday. I have a wedding this weekend, so.
What is that? Is that
as well as Easter.
Yeah. Ooh. No, I think that's a week from Friday already. It's the 1st, so I hope I have enough sleep by then, because that is the day after the end of the month. So,
and where are you having it? What town?
I'll post it in the Tri-State Postures. It's in Middletown. We always do it in the middle, so slower lower can come up and top down. We meet.
Okay.
We go to West Town. We'll pick a movie because I said so. And dinner, maybe. Probably dinner. So I'd love to meet you because I only know you by a name.
Did you just say you can see me? Because I have a Stay Gold mask on right now.
No, I can't see you. I can just hear you.
Oh, because I'm thinking, oh, that's probably pretty ugly with this color.
No, I thought about putting a mask on for you guys just so I could have it on and sit here and just be me. But, we are right. So
I got a Stay Gold in my sample, and I thought, in my last order, and I'm like, I haven't tried this, and I'm going to try it while I'm on the phone.
Oh, the Cackle Spackle?
No, I haven't done that one either. I got the Stay Gold sample.
Stay Gold. Yeah. Who here's tried the Stay Gold? Who's done this? Yeah, I love the Stay Gold. The Stay Gold is so good.
I just don't like the smell.
Well, yeah.
I never did so many masks in all my life. This is crazy.
I know there's some things you can't handle the smell of on different things, but Stay Gold I absolutely love because it's so moisturizing.
Yeah.
Between the turmeric and the other things that are in there, it's just really good, especially if you do it right after like the Cackle Spackle, or you do it after the Lava Love. Oh my gosh, your face is like rah, 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 rah.
My girl love the Stay Gold. I'm just I tell them I don't like the smell, but I like what
it
comes
does. Well, if you want to talk about that, we have the Kuka Chia Berry. And anything, you have to remember, anything in Posh, if you're new and you don't know this, anything in Posh when it retires does not mean it stays retired. We can bring that bad boy back from the dead. The Purifier got retired 2 seasons ago, and we brought it back. We have different versions of different things. Hipster used to be called Unradical, and it was tweaked for that. The Perk, we had that before. So even if it retires, don't feel sad because it could come back. Now, the Kuka Chia Berry, I was like, oh, this is exciting. It's got chia seeds in it. It's got strawberry, cucumber. All right. And I opened it and I smelled it the first time. I was like, oh my gosh, that's Beach Bum revisited. And Beach Bum was a scrub that we used to have when we had the pretty line, which we used to have 2 lines. We used to have like a younger line, and we used to have an older line, everything else. So we had like teens. And then we realized how poorly that was working, so we merged them all together, and that was just one posh. In fact, we had a pretty kit just for 16-year-olds and like teenagers. But the Beach Bum came in the same container as the the Muddy Honey and the Hey Honey hand cream, and it was very cucumber and salt. And to me, it just smelled like bell peppers. And mind you, I love bell peppers, but I couldn't stand the smell of this scrub. And when I opened up the Cucachia berry, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's Beach Bum back. So I'm not a fan of that. So I definitely get that. But it's good. A lot of people I have had one ordered. I probably won't carry it in inventory because if I can't gush about it, then I probably won't sell it. So I'll bring it with me. Beach Bum I even quit taking to shows with me. So we'll see with the how long that lasts with the Cucachia berry. My personal opinion is I really hope it's only in for this catalog. But
so some of the things that went away from the fall winter catalog, are they like even available at all? Because I haven't seen them in the closeout or the sale item.
If they're not in the closeout, then probably not. They've probably been sold out. You can always run a search. What I did the other day is I went on. Who was asking? Was it Emma? Was it you asking about the? No, it was Sabrina Pigford asking about. She wanted the naughty and they twisted, and somebody said that they could pay her. She was asking me if that was legit. It is, by the way, if it's retired and out of the catalog, but I always keep stashes for incentives. I'm just saying you might want to earn them instead. But I ran a search on the website to see if I could find it still for sale because it was like a couple weeks ago and it's out of stock. So you can always, there's a little search bar in your, let me show you. Hold on. I can share the screen. Let me show you. Share screen. I know this won't help Cynthia, and the people on the phone, but you can go.
So do I go to Facebook now to see this here? That's where you are?
No, I'm on Facebook, but I'm sharing the screen. When you get on my computer, you can see what's on my screen when I decide to do it. So I want to. I'll probably come up as Lena because she was the last one. Yep. She was the last one. I was fiddling around with her, something in her back office, so it sticks there. So if you go here and you go to products, oh, there's a search button. Oh, there it is. Sorry. See it? There's a search button right here. So I could run a search. So let's say somebody wants, Harry wanted a Delish the other day. So I can go here and it will pull up Delish. And then you can see it's not available. Look at that. Even had an old look at the Posh Pink. Did you guys see that hiding down there? Look at that. Then you'll see it's not available and you can't get it. So with that, that's how you search. And the great thing about that little search bar too, while we're on it, let's say you want something with charcoal in it. If you type in charcoal, it will pull up anything with charcoal in it. Do you guys see that? You're on the phone. So anything with charcoal in it will pull up when you do that. Or somebody says, what did somebody say the other day that they were sensitive? They want something, let's see, with tea tree in it. So I'm going to search for tea tree. And look, it's going to pull up everything with tea tree oil. Purifier, Drop Dead Gorgeous Body Scrub, which I didn't even know had tea tree oil on it. This is a pumpkin, tea tree neem. So it'll pull up Perfect. Black Cherry Tech has the tea tree in the mask, cold snap, for your cold set. So you can find anything if you go through and use that, and that's a great resource to do. Plus, I shared today Anne's video. Chad Reiser posted it in Posh Dog of Anne's video on the ingredients. So that's just a side note. So that's just a side note.
Well, 57%, baby.
Who's Hey, Brenda.
Hi.
Is that Brenda Coggins?
No,
Which Brenda?
Langanke.
Oh, I don't know you, but hi.
Hi.
I recognize the accent, though. You're down under Holly, aren't you?
Yep.
Oh, you're the new Brenda.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I talked to you the other day.
Yeah.
Okay. We're just doing a question and answer session. So anything, since I'm filling in for Kirsten. So any other questions? You guys got them. I know you do. Don't be afraid to ask because you know somebody in the square right
For the
might have a question.
posh thing.
So ask questions. Come on, especially you newbies. If you're muted, unmute yourself.
So I have a question. I joined late in the year, last year, and I didn't have any, like all the sales were my own. I didn't have any recruits or any sales outside of my own stuff. Is that still something that I can put into, when I do my taxes, can I put that in there as sort of like a negative all the way across? Because I was building up some inventory and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, because if you didn't have a 1099 from Posh, you'll only get a 1099 if you're 600 and above. I'm finally sending my taxes to my new guy in Salt Lake City that specializes in direct sales. I'm a little nervous because when we started doing stuff, I'm like, oh my God. Adam's like, I'm like, where's my dayaways? He's like, you didn't send them to me. I'm like, what do you mean I didn't send you the receipts for the dayaways? I'm like, what about the travel? He goes, you didn't send me that. I'm like, what? So I had to go in, I had to find them, and I swear I did. I swear. Anyway, if you didn't need to do that, yeah, you can put in everything else. So basically, the IRS lets you do 3 years of taking a negative if you're claiming it as a business. So that will be a negative for you and actually help you with probably getting some money back. But I'm a little afraid of mine this year. And next year's going to be worse, but not in a bad way.
Okay.
Cool.
Is it like you're in Maryland, right?
I'm in
Delaware.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I guess I need to find out how Maryland handles it because I'm a Maryland person.
It's the same things. It's gonna be business. If you didn't get your 1099, so you're not gonna show because you didn't make $600. You're not gonna show income. All you're gonna do is show losses. So
Right.
Starter kit, your if you bought inventory, if your tax, I think you can write off in tax states. I don't tax. I live in Delaware. I don't tax.
Yeah, well, I ship everything to a Delaware address, so I don't tax either.
See, okay then. But you can do, so you don't have to worry about those taxes. You can do shipping if you're mailing out, like when I mail out to you guys. I put my shipping in there. You can do mileage. If you're going to a girls' night, you're doing a spa night, you can do the mileage. If you're going to like Fun Fridays, when we do our Fun Fridays, or if you do a local fun thing in your area, you can do that. That's mileage. Or if you drove today away, that, because I know Tashana went today away, you can drive. That's mileage that you can put in. I would always do mileage. I wouldn't do gas. So anything like that. If you go to Dollar Tree, you pick up supplies. If you order off of Amazon, you order a heat sealer. If you ordered any portal stuff where you didn't use perks on, I really understand that you like deductions. I might need the portal deductions, but it's so much easier when they're just free with perks, and all I have to do is pay $5.
Let me ask you this: when you, how do I ask this? Oh my gosh!
It's okay, just ask.
What is the time frame you have to register for Dayaways? Because I've tried 2 or 3 different ones, and they're already sold out, and I have not been able to go to any yet.
Well, good news for you. We should know this week when the fall ones are. So,
okay.
And they will tell us when they open up. So I would do it honestly for Dayaways, and I think my team have learned this, the local team. I would, as soon as I tell you where it's going to be, I would budget the money and set it aside so that you know that when that registration opens that day, you get your money in that day. Because
and how much does it usually run?
39, 19, 30,
okay.
39. 39.
Okay. That's not a problem.
But
let me ask you. Oh, well, go ahead. I'm sorry.
We do have regional meetings too. Like, Brenda, where are you? You're Minnesota, right?
Yep.
Okay, and Bridget, you're Minnesota, right? IF. No, where are you? Oh, hold on. Let me unmute you. Oh, dang it! Stop hitting unmute when I hit unmute.
I'm in Wisconsin.
Oh, you're in Wisconsin. Okay,
Yep.
And then Emma's Oklahoma. Jordan, you're Quad Cities. Jen's New Jersey. I think I got everybody. Okay, so we have regional meetings. So next month there's one in Quad Cities. Emma, I'm betting there's one in Oklahoma City. I just posted the link. And then Wisconsin. Wisconsin, there's going to be one in June on the Wisconsin-Minnesota border. And there's going to be a Wisconsin-Minnesota border for you, Brenda, and a Twin Cities one. I will be there. That's the idea, maybe. And they're regional meetings. And Cynthia and Shoshana, there might be one closer to you. I'll just have to look, and I'll keep an eye out. Just keep an eye out when I post the link. But Cynthia and anybody close to me, I'll be doing one May 1st in Newark, and it's going to be in all the regional meetings are $19 to go. And there's giveaways usually, there is exclusive tools, there's trainings, it's a smaller learning environment, depending on what it is, probably usually no more than, I think some of them are doing like 70, but I don't think they fill up. So like mine's like the max I think I can do is 40. I think we could squeeze 45 maybe in there. Yeah, so there's those two that you can look at, and those are $19, and we just roll them through. I'll post the training in there because between me, Steph, and Holly, who everybody on this call is in between, it's absolutely, our schedules are crazy. So I'll make sure I get it in on,
So the May 1st meeting is a Sunday, and it's local here in Delaware, Maryland.
Yeah, it's going to be in the afternoon. It's going to be at 1:30. Let me text.
Well, I can do that one. Yes, definitely.
So you want to look at those two because it's the golds and the platinums that run those. So like there's going to be one in PA next month too, like the same place I did, and I need to double check because they made me a hostess, but I'm pretty sure I have a girls' night in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, which is not anywhere close to that. That day, she just made me a hostess. She just assumed I could make it, so we'll see. That's also tax deductible on that mileage, so you can make sure. And once you go up, like we went to Shady Maple, don't you think I'm not writing that off? I had to eat while Shady Maple smorgasbord. I am doing that. Let's see here. So Steph, make sure you post the link. Post the link to regional trainings when you get a chance. All right. So that's one thing. What else were you going to say, Cynthia?
About the samples. Every time I go into the darn portal, there's no samples available. And, I make samples out of the stuff that I have, that I've ordered and things like that. But there's certain samples that, I don't know, they look better to me when they're in the package type of thing. I don't know how to get a hold of them. That's what my concern is. Is there like a time frame, or is it just a hit or miss thing?
It's a hit or miss thing. Right now, our demand outdoes our supply. So we're looking at getting another another person that makes them, things that make them. So right now we just have a higher demand. So what I said is, and I've told all my team this, and I'll tell you guys again, I didn't have those when I started, and I'm a gold premier. I got to premier. I didn't even have them when we hit premier. We didn't have them. They're maybe a year old. We started samples and we barely had any. So what I would do is if you like that kind of foil look and I can repost the links, but or I can bump up. Nicole put it on my page, so I can put it on the Tri-State Posture page. But what it is you can get a heat sealer and you can get foil samples, where you can put it in there, and you got to be careful because with foil samples, you'll end up putting a lot more than what you need to put in there. Because my idea with samples is I am the cheapest person alive. I only want to give them enough to hook them and then want them to call me again. And trust me when I say that I've thrown samples through at a toll booth and not got their number because, you're just going through real quick. And I'll throw a Brazilian bombshell sample, and they will call me because that Brazilian bombshell they'll be like, I need that. I'm like, I know you do, honey. I know.
That's a riot.
I know. It's just, I know you do. But you can get the foil seal ones. You can get a foil seal. It's on sale for like $18 on eBay right now, or Amazon. You can get pink heat seal, and then you can slap the stickers on the top of it or hand write it. But I did Laycons for years and years and years, and I used the stickers on there. And if I didn't have stickers, then I bought the little round Avery stickers, or I did the little return address, the mini ones, and I cut them in half, and I wrote what it was on them, and I handed it to them anyway. And they did it, and they used it, and I called them up after I handed it out and say, hey, how'd you like that sample? I say, what'd you think about it? And they'd be like, oh, it's really good. I'm like, that's amazing, you know? How would you think about having a girls' night? It would be really fun to give away for my kids. That'd be awesome. I'd reward you. And then we lead into a girls' night, but I would do that for years without the pre-made samples. In fact, I will still do that because, you know, as you know, not all the samples come in the pre-made form. We don't even have it in the portal now, but we did have Brazilian. And when we had Brazilian, I bought like 3 of those because I was like, yeah, Brazilian. But if I ran out, I would go back to putting it in Lacon. One of my friends was asking for Lava Love sample. I didn't have any Lava Love samples because we don't have them. Slapped it in Lacon, threw it out, and guess who's buying the Lava Love? So it's one of those things, too, that you just have to, you just kind of have to, you have to go with it. And trust me, when you do your own samples, the cool thing about doing your own samples, because when you go to the portal and you buy the samples on the portal, you don't get personal volume. In fact, if you don't have perks, you have to pay some money. But if you go to and buy a Brazilian Bombshell, you spend $24. And out of that $24, you'll get volume, you'll get commission, and you'll get a crap ton of samples you can make out of Brazilian Bombshell, one of the Skin Delicious. So you will get more for your money. I still will stand by that for doing that. Does it take time? Yeah, you're going to use up some time, and you're going to have to spend some time. I used to put the girls on, we would have like this whole, like thing. One of the girls would put the sticker on, the other one would do it, and then I'd be slapping the stuff in, or one of my girls would learn how to do it, and then they wouldn't, I'd have to show them. Or I would fill it in, put it over, they put the sticker on it, or they'd already have pre-stickered up, and then somebody would shove it in the little bags with my card, and then we'd have this whole thing going on here, and then the whole house smelled amazing, pretty much. And then I smelled like the sun. So you just have to do it. But the biggest thing on the samples, whether it's pre-made or set, is follow up. If you hand somebody a sample, if you hand it to them and say, hey, here's a sample. I don't think I have a sample stay up here. Here's a sample of, I got a chunk though from our fundraiser. Here's a chunk, here's a sample to Easy Peasy. Have a great day. If you do that, they can lose all your contact information, but you say, hey, Brenda. Hey. So I have this sample. I think you're going to let smell this. You love that or what? I am going to let you borrow this. Well, I guess I can't take it back. I'm just kidding. I'm going to let you have this, and I'm going to give you a call or email in a couple days, and I want to know how you like it because I'm really interested to see how different people like our products. How would you best want me to give you a contact? Can I call you, or would you rather me text you, or would you rather me email you? So then Brenda would respond, and then I would be like, great, I'm going to give you a call in a couple days, or text, or email. And for answering questions, I'm going to enter you in a drawing. I'm going to enter you in my monthly drawing. So isn't that amazing? Yay!
I like that. I like that a lot. And I have used the pre-made samples, and I have done my own samples because there's not like everything I want to sample for people, so I made my own. And making your own takes a lot of time, I think, but for some reason, I open it up and I'm like, oh, that's so cool, because it's a lot of product in a little teeny weeny thing, and it all smells so good. So the thing I have been following up with everybody that I give samples to, and the cool part about it is that nobody dislikes anything. That's what I think is so cool about it.
No, and it's really and you will have somebody every once in a while do something, or they'll have sensitive, like they post on our page where they couldn't use the BFF. I'm like, and then I'm like, what? Really? I bet you it was the BFF that set them off. People are really sensitive to peppermint. But and that's the great thing. It really does solve itself. But I'm telling you guys that if you leave samples, and you don't get the contact information. Sometimes, there's different. Sometimes somebody looks like they're having a bad day, and I just want to cheer them up and give them something because it looks like they're having a bad day, and I don't want it to look like I'm trying to sell them something. I just want them to feel better about themselves, and I will give them something to kind of just brighten their day. But in the general thing, if I'm going out and my intent is to hand out samples, I've got to get contact information. And what's even better is I've got to get contact information and follow up with them. Because getting the contact information is just as good as throwing away your money. You just spent all that money on samples and you didn't do anything with it. Now it's a numbers game. The more you hand out, the more you follow up, the more hits you're going to get, and the more parties you're going to get booked, or one-on-ones you're going to get booked, or orders you're going to get booked, or planting a seed, or doing this and this and this. Like there's a girl who's going to sign up under Tara because she used to work at our daycare. We had a party. She came and she had quit the daycare by that time. She ordered a crap ton from me, and I spent a good time for months and months. When I would see her pick her up, I'd be like, you should sign up. And then she started Herbalife, so I sort of kind of dropped it. Well, she went to a party Saturday with Tara Chardonnay, and they sent me a picture, and she's like, you quit bothering me about it. Well, we're not at the daycare, and I'm just like, she's doing Herbalife, and I didn't follow up because they have their own skincare line, and that was my bad. Guess who's going to sign up under Tara? That's what Erica is. And it doesn't really hurt my feelings because the way I look at it, I don't care. I mean, Tara gets so much. She's still part of my team. I can still harass her. But because I didn't pester her enough, and follow up with her enough, then she's signing up under Tara when she could have signed up under me. I mean, that's just the matter of the fact. But what if it wasn't somebody that was part of our team? What if it had gone to somebody that was part of somebody else's team because I didn't follow up? Right? You want them at least part of your downline, at least part of your team. I mean, we're cool. I've seen what she does with Herbalife, and if she likes Posh better, I mean, dude, that girl can. But it's like I said, it's no skin. It doesn't bother me that's going underneath Tara because she followed up, I didn't. End of story. And but you guys have got to do that. It's uncomfortable, but you can even read off of the script and be like, I'm calling to see how you liked the sample. Was it nice? It smells good. But, that might be uncomfortable, and eventually you can roll into being as dumb as I – okay, maybe not as dumb as I am, but, I can just roll with it. That's the way I am. The gift of gab.
I don't know how you can't be excited about every single thing that Posh sells. Like, don't you just love it? I mean, I go crazy.
Well,
and people are like, yes, I do.
People are really nervous to call up, and it's that nervousness that changes the excitement to, oh my gosh, I have to talk to someone on the phone. What am I going to do? Because it works. The phone works so much better.
Well, one, they can't see you, and two, so what? If they don't like it, they don't like it. But you know what? Most times they have to. They have to. This stuff is amazing. It's absolutely incredible.
Well, and you smile. Like, I can hear you smiling through the phone. You smile when you talk. Everybody can hear a smile. You can hear it when you're like this, or, oh my gosh, I have to talk to someone. But it's the nervousness. And once you get past it, you get outside your comfort zone. You've got to get outside your comfort zone. Once you go from here to here, then you break through it, and these magical things start happening. You have to get outside your comfort zone. Being uncomfortable is great if you don't want to go anywhere. So that's what you have to do.
I went into Aerosols, and I bought a pair of shoes, and they had to order another pair. So I had to call. The girl called me 2 days later, and I had given her a sample when I was in there. The key lime pie soap, not even something that was, that's not even my favorite thing. And I called back to say, I got your call. I know my shoes are in. I'll be in on Tuesday. She called me on Sunday. And she goes, oh my gosh, I love that key lime pie soap. Would you get me 3 bars? And I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll order. I was like, are you kidding me? I said, what do you like about it the most? She goes, I can smell the graham cracker crust. I'm like, me too.
See, had you not called back, you would have lost that. But we've got less than a minute to go. Cynthia, I'm so glad you called in. Jen's iPhone, psoriasis on the forehead. If you could pick one thing, please. Apricots, Healer, Wildcrafted, Muddy Honey, or other. Ooh. But I can't pick one thing. Jen, psoriasis on forehead, I would probably start with the Healer. And then maybe try some Don't Mind If I Do or Apricots Other Night. Kind of mix it together. I would start with definitely like a Healer. I will update that list on my page if somebody reminds me of what to use for. You're welcome. But if you have any more questions, pop it underneath the, at least on my page, the picture, or tag me. I'm on everybody's page, so you can tag me or ask a question out there. Thank you for taking your time to come. I really appreciate it. I know it's kind of tonight. Cynthia, thank you so much for bringing. That's great topics that you brought up. I really am so pleased that you got on and were able to bring up some of those topics. And you're definitely excited. Everybody can see that. You should see all the smiles when you're talking. You can see everybody shaking their head and smiling at you. So next Monday is the tag team training. So if you have not signed up for that on Facebook parties, make sure you find the link. I'll try to repost it in all 3 groups for the tag team training. Last time I checked, they hadn't raised the price yet. They were supposed to, so maybe you can still slip in for $9.99 if you're not on that for Facebook party training.
But that's at 8 o'clock, right?
Yes, they couldn't fit us in at 9, so I was constrained to their time. So
So if I sign up for it, can I get it later?
no, they're running it live.
Oh,
They're running it
Okay.
live, and it's going to be a mock Facebook party, and you have to friend this person so you can be part of the Facebook party. And then the instructions are on it after you go through, and then you're on the phone at the same time, so they're explaining what they're doing.
Sarah, do you have to set up an account for that?
When you register, you will. Yeah.
Okay.